Well, got a new project. Yeah. It is a 1965 Ford Galaxie 500. 352 Cruise-O-Matic, so pretty much just a C6. It got it on Big Iron. It was originally bought new by our great uncle, and drove. Hey, J-Dog. Hi. He drove it till he died or quit driving in '93. Then our great uncle bought it new, or bought it from his estate, and they kept it till 2022, and here it is again, still in the family name. It was never titled under, well, it may have been, but never really driven under the second owner, our great uncle. So 53,000 miles on it, 352 V8, kind of a, not a base model, but pretty low optioned. No AC, no power steering, no power brakes. Yeah, I just got it, picked it up, kept it in the family. So it's in really nice shape. There is some rust that looks like it's trying to break out, but my theory is the mud that's been in these wheel wells since probably 1980 isn't helping anything. The 60s Ford, yeah, this is the worst of it, and it's not very good, but it's a lot better than it could be, so probably have to do something about that. But here it is. I think I got a pretty good deal on it. I didn't think I got ripped off by any means, but you don't know that till you start driving them. And I just felt like I had to keep it in the family. Couldn't stand to watch it get sold. And this is also the worst in the back. Not broke through yet, but needs some attention. There's that mud that's been in there since probably the 80s. Gas smells pretty varnished, but we filled the, it's 4-barrel. Yeah, filled the Venturis and float bowls. Cranked on it. We had to crank on it a little bit, but popped right off pretty good actually. Then just sat there and idled, and it's what, 20 degrees today, so needs some accelerator work, accelerator pump work, but I just couldn't let it go from how nice it is. I vacuumed it out again, or vacuumed it out, so because I couldn't stand how dirty it was, but it's in really nice shape. Really nice shape inside. Headliner's still good.
I just need to get some shine.
Yeah, I need some polish on this car, would make it look pretty much brand new. Doors close really nice and open. This window isn't going down, but I think it's pretty much frozen in there, so I'm not going to try and force it. It wasn't that close to the farm, but close enough to drive because it runs, so it's got a good horn. Really good. Non-AC car, so it has the floor vents. There's 2 of them. Galaxie 500. It's really nice shape. 53,000 miles on it. I have officially put probably 1 or 2 of those miles on. The dash pad's brand new. A really nice shape. I mean, listen to how these doors close. 60s Fords, just a little, no, frames, 60s Ford frames, so like Mercuries, anything that rides on these frames, they rust out pretty bad. So if you're ever looking at one, make sure you look at the frames on these, specifically the torque boxes right here. I don't know, those boxes right there, make sure you look at those, because those will rust out, then you have nothing. So This one's in really nice shape. There's still paint on the frame in some spots. It needs brake work. Needs brake work bad. See if I can do this one-handed. No, 352. I guess it's considered a big block. It's a 4-barrel, so it needs brake work, but it's needed brakes for a long time because there's stuff we had to fill the master cylinder to get it home, and the brakes still kind of work. This front right wheel is really the only one braking, but it's got all new brake shoes and brake pads and new wheel cylinders in the trunk, but they're from 2009, so who knows how good they are, but we'll probably put them on and see how long they last. So yeah, it's no nice this hood closes. Latched. I guess we'll go. Oh, there's a little ding right there, and I don't know if you saw it back here, right under the fuel door. A little bit of a crease. You should open the trunk. My hands are kind of cold.
Oh, we should also make an update video on the 430.
It's missing one of the original hubcaps, but we conveniently have one hubcap to make a complete set, so
Presumably the one that was...
yeah, probably the one that fell off of this car. Or maybe our grandpa bought it, maybe for a gift for our great uncle, so we could have a to the right. Brake shoes, front and rear, new antenna, battery hold down. This is a master cylinder. Wheel seals for I don't know what, front or rear, but the trunk floor is solid still. I'm not going to rip the carpet up because that's original. It's still stuck down. Original spare. It's kind of a shame. It may sit outside a lot longer than it has for. It's gonna have to sit outside some, but I have to get a car cover for it, or maybe find a shed. But it is a shame that it will have to sit outside. But the trunk latch needs to be oiled. So,
Do I need to start it?
oh yeah, you can start it. It's really quiet. I mean really quiet. Sounds good too. Oh, it is. Don't go too hard on them.
It kind of stumbles yet. It's running on some old gas. We put 2 gallons of fresh gas in it, and I don't know what's in the...
Yeah.
We don't know what's inside.
You can barely hear the thing. Really quiet.
Which way is it?
Pull up. Maybe got just a tick of an exhaust manifold leak.
No, it's not a 390.
No, not a 390. Heat works in it still. Blower motor. I'll get inside of it. You can barely hear this thing run. You can barely hear it running inside. Got a little chip in the windshield. Have to try and fix that, but. Kind of on. Can't hear anything in here now. Radio. You can hear the speaker making noise, but it doesn't pick up anything, and I'm assuming it's from the bad antenna. But lights all work. Well, it hasn't been dark enough to see the dash lights, but it's got a cold light on it, so it stays illuminated till you're warm enough, till the engine's warm. All you can hear is blower motor. It's in nice shape. Glad I got it, but you know, should be good, nice, fun car to drive for a while. 53,000 miles. So, yeah. Well, I guess I'll keep this video short and sweet. But there'll be probably videos on it, fixing the brakes up and all that stuff. I guess we could drive it around, but you just have to trust us that it does move. So, yeah. Oh yeah, I guess we can show you the lights. We have one tail light out. I haven't tried the high beam button either, so I don't know if the high beam light works in the dash or not too. Did you pull the knob out?
Yeah, I did. Anything?
Did you pull the vent knob out?
No.
Well, what the heck? Try the key. It shouldn't have to be. Anyway, may have just found our first thing to fix because the lights were working. So, yeah. I bet it's the button. Anyway, I guess we'll upload this one, probably make an update video on it, do some brakes, and hopefully drive it. This might be the only chance I get to drive it when there's minimal snow on the ground. So yeah, thanks for watching.